Let's get into the player ratings of FC Porto 1, Arsenal 0. I've gonna hate to come in late, but I've gonna hate to be having a busy day. But you are my regular do that I have obviously come here and really attend to talk to you here onto the Rokani Media Football. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. And smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, yesterday Arsenal went ahead to lose to FC Porto by 1-0, and it came in late. And I've seen Arsenal fans really mourn, but just get to know that it's the starting, it's just some of the moment that you expect to obviously turn around as you play against Newcastle on Saturday. We thank God for the gift of life, the Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum, and let's get going as you really want to get to know. Now, let's see close to 100 likes matching this video. Let's start off with David Raya. David Raya, obviously he's a very good goalkeeper, and I think he's gonna hate to obviously get in going, and I think he's really one of the best that Arsenal have gonna hate to get in. Very good goalkeeper. He almost kept a clean sheet, but in the dying minutes he found himself in a position of really conceding. I'm gonna hate to see Arsenal fans come out and really blame him for that goal that he was out of position, but who tells you that there is a goalkeeper who keeps online? And the ball was in transition. Arsenal had one possession, and it was Martinelli that gifted away the possession, and it was a quick attack by FC Porto. But I cannot blame the goalkeeper, because why did that guy have that distance? And he was not tampered with when he was taking that shot. That is it. So I give David Raya a 6 out of 10 for me. That is it. Then we go to Benjamin White, 5.5 out of 10 for me. That is Benjamin White. Jakub Kiwior, I give him a 6.5 out of 10. He was one of the best performing players on the field of play. He closed down that side very well. At a point X, I saw him releasing Kai Havertz, and all really went in well. Then later, he really he was booked because Conceição was really beating him for the very first time. And imagine, for the entire minutes they had gone ahead to play, Conceição tried to obviously net mark this guy once, and he really went ahead to stop him, and it was a free kick. So he really had a very good game, and I really like how solid he's becoming as a player, and how he's obviously gonna really become the best of the best. So that is it, coming in through from the man himself, known as Jakub Kiwior, taking away a 6.5 out of 10. Let's talk Gabriel Magalhaes. Very much solid, and for me he takes a 6 out of 10 in my rating. I really believe he really did what he had to do, but all was in vain, because things were beyond his reach. That is it. Things were beyond his reach, and I really understand what he was really going in through as a player. So I understand everything that is going in through, so I'm giving him a 6 out of 10. Then we go to William Saliba. Saliba, for me, deserves what we call what should we give Saliba? I give Saliba 6.5 out of 10. Very solid, press resistant, and you cannot blame him for any mistake. The same applies to Gabriel Magalhaes, and that back line of Arsenal really defended very well. So I really give them the respect and the credit for what they went ahead obviously put out on the field of play, as these two players really tussled out their stuff. So that is Saliba for you. Declan Rice, to me, he was the best performer on the day, and when I looked through Statement Dave, he went ahead to confirm it, and this guy had a very wonderful performance, and I felt like I should share it with you in here onto the Rokani Media Football, and you'll obviously get to know that this guy really had one of the biggest performances of the night. 94 touches, 86% passing accuracy, 65 out of 74 passes completed, 7 out of 11 duels won, 4 out of 6 tackles won, 3 interceptions, 1 key pass. That is Declan Rice for you. And with all the the yellow card he got in the 3rd minute, the guy kept positive. He kept positive, and he played a very good game, and it kept him into that position. And Declan Rice for me takes a 7 out of 10 on the night. We go to Trossard. Not all that Trossard we knew. He has gone ahead to see to it that he really doesn't really get to the levels we expected him to be. He had like 2 shots at goal, but they are all off target. But he was really very, very, very active. And I think he's the player that he would have got, that Arteta would have gone ahead to keep on the field of play to come in through and really get everything running and going. That is it. So that is it, coming in through from the man himself, known as Trossard, and he takes a 6 out of 10 for me. We go to Martin Odegaard, giving him a 5.5 out of 10 because he failed to really find that line-breaking pass and he failed to create that moment of magic, because Martinelli, Saka rely on his service, but they never relied on his service. Most of the times, he gave them the ball early and they maybe really took a lot of time to obviously convert them into where they deserve to be, but I think he doesn't deserve to get than a 6. I think he was below average because 6 is average, and if at all you are below 6, you are below average. That is Odegaard for me. Bukayo Saka, I told you in the Matchday Live that these are the kind of games that come out and really test how good you've gone ahead to become and how ready you are for the beautiful game of football, or for the biggest stage of the game, where players come out and really give themselves the best of the trials they've gone ahead to obviously face. So this guy had everything at his reach. He was given the balls, but he couldn't produce a moment of magic. He couldn't produce the moment of magic. And that is Bukayo Saka for you. So I really understand what your thoughts are about Saka. You love Saka, but I think Saka was one of the worst performing players on the field of play. Though the entire team of Arsenal really had a very bad game on the night, but I think even Saka, I never really saw him really get to this level. So the other player we are talking about is, I'm giving Saka, by the way, a 5.7 out of 10. Martinelli, I'm going to give him a 4.5. To me, he was the worst player on the field of play because he was got on the ball a lot of times, going to chop towards the byline. He couldn't even put in a cross. There is nothing that Martinelli did right. And by the way, around the 30th minute, Jakub Kiwior went ahead to release him, and he had to beat a 40-year-old Pepe, and he couldn't obviously beat him. And Pepe shielded him very well, and this guy chopped out to obviously find out a pass, in the middle of the park. Yet, it was a chance for him to obviously overtake this Pepe guy. And I think he gets a 4.5 out of 10 for me. Kai Havertz, he takes a 5 out of 10 for me. He really tried his level best, but I think he was really bang average on the night. So, that was the starting 11 of Arsenal. Then they went ahead to obviously get in players like Jorginho. For me, Jorginho came in through and obviously stabilized that midfield, and I was really very shocked that the manager of Arsenal never went ahead to obviously give this guy what he deserves, because this guy had gone ahead to obviously do the needful, and all what he needed was something simple, getting ready to really take on the side of FC Porto. And this is the stadium where Chelsea went ahead to win the Champions League, and I never understand why, I never understand why they never went ahead to obviously get him where he deserves to be as a player. So it really comes to my understanding that Jorginho had a very good play, and the progressive passing was really great. You saw to it that he was trying to open up passes, and these players of Arsenal really never really went ahead to coordinate. They looked disjointed, by the way, in that game. So I give Jorginho a 6 out of 10. We go to who else came on through. Did they bring on any other player on the field of play? I don't even remember. Let me check here, because I only saw Jorginho. Come on. Is there any other player that Arsenal brought on in this game of FC Porto? Arsenal brought on how many players? They only brought on Jorginho. But remember, I had Emily Smith-Rowe, Edin Ketia, Cedric Soares, Fabio Vieira, Reece Nelson, Mohamed El Nini, but he couldn't obviously get in there other players, meaning that he couldn't obviously risk, and it shows you how this manager doesn't trust his players that he works with. So, the manager, Mikel Arteta, for me, he gets a 3 out of 10. He managed this game badly. This game was in his hands. He would have gone ahead to win it, but he went ahead to manage this game badly. And that's why you saw to it that this side went ahead to obviously lose out like that. So guys, my man of the match is Declan Rice with a 7 out of 10. I don't know who your man of the match was in that game, because I really remember that Declan Rice was the bright spark in this game. So guys, your thoughts onto this are welcome in the comment section below. Rokani David remains my name, and hope you guys are really having fun. I'm waiting for your reactions into the comment section below. Rokani David is my name. May the living to God bless you abundantly, and I sign out. The Christians, we cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. I'm out for now.